Hey there guys, so back here again in this setting. I try not to do too many videos in the same setting in the same week, but yeah, this is just gonna have to do because your girl's 8 months pregnant and whew, she is tired. So you guys, I am currently right now 34 weeks pregnant. I just turned 34 weeks 2 days ago, so I'm 34 weeks 2 days pregnant right now. And you guys, my tummy is getting so big, but I'm so excited and I'm so ready for this little baby girl to come. So I'm gonna go on ahead and do my 8 month pregnancy update. I've been even saying, like, what if I have the baby at 29 weeks? And my sister's like, Autumn, 29 weeks? Like, she's like, I thought you already passed 29 weeks. And I'm like, no, I did not. Anyways, you guys, ooh, I totally forgot to bring her ultrasound pictures. So what is new in 8 months pregnancy update? So I'm gonna go on ahead and kind of update you guys like on how I've been feeling throughout month 8 and also how through month 8. I don't know, maybe I'm working out, I don't know how the weeks go or whatever, but since my last update, I'm gonna go on ahead and just tell you guys how I've been feeling. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed, you guys, is that I'm just so exhausted at this stage in my pregnancy. Like, I'm exhausted, like in the first trimester, exhausted like ×3, because like I've been kind of like beginning to nest a little bit. I'm working on the baby's nursery. I've already started washing some of her clothes, which you guys are going to be seeing in a nesting video. But also, you guys, at the same time, like I have just been like so exhausted that like I don't want to do anything. Like, if it's not regarding the baby, I'm not excited to do it. Like, to clean up the house, I'm not excited. To do this, I'm not excited. To make my bed, I'm so lazy. To cook, I'm so lazy. I mean, I'll still do it, but it's just kind of like I don't want to do it. And I'm so exhausted. I just want to sleep in till like freaking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I just have like zero energy, I feel like. So that is one of the things that I have noticed, you guys, is that I am just super exhausted. Another thing that I have noticed is that if I do a lot of walking, my ankles and my feet and my legs, they just swell up like crazy, you guys. They haven't been swollen this past week, which has been really nice. But prior to that, you guys, they were just swelling up like so insane that I had just thought like, oh my goodness, this is just not even normal, because my foot was getting so stretched out, you guys, that I was just like, this just looks really scary, because I literally thought my foot's gonna bust open. That's how swollen my feet were getting. And just like quick, they would get swollen. But I did notice it was more like in the morning and in the evening time that I would have swollen feet. And then midday, like they would kind of go down a little bit, but then they would swell back up. So I noticed like it's if I go grocery shopping and stuff, like I'll really get them swollen. Or if I go on a little walk or something, they'll get really swollen. So that was one thing. And I usually can feel whenever they're swollen, because my foot just feels like whenever I walk on it or put pressure on it, like it just feels like kind of good in a way, because I don't know, I just feel like somebody just needs to rub and squeeze my feet. But usually I can also tell if they're swollen because they look swollen, okay? Another thing that I have noticed that I've been having is most definitely back pain, especially in the nighttime. I've been waking up now every 2 hours every night, every single night. It does not fail that I've been waking up every 2 hours, and this has been for like the past 3 weeks, I want to say. I've just been up every 2 hours. Like, it just does not fail, you guys. And I'm going pee every time. So I have a pregnancy pillow, and I wrap myself up in my pregnancy pillow, and I turn like from side to side throughout the night. Every 2 hours I'll do my switch. But after I use the bathroom, I'll come back and I'm like, okay, I'll switch to this side, and then I'll switch back to the other side. But I notice that every single time that I like move or do anything in bed, I just feel like if the baby is just pressing so hard on my bladder that I have to go pee, even if it's like very little pee. But I am chugging lots of water up to even before I go to bed, so that could also not be helping that I'm waking up every 2 hours. But point is that that's just the deal. But I've been having a lot of back pain as well. So I do notice that whenever I get up from laying down, my back pain is just like out of control. It hurts. Or if I sit like on a really hard chair, my back pain is just like out of control. Like it hurts so bad, you guys, that I'm literally doing the pregnancy wobble. I'm doing the wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. That's what I'm doing, is the wobble. And it's just like, oh my goodness. Then you guys, another symptom that I can definitely say that I am experiencing in week 33 is light cramping. So whenever I say light cramping, I don't know if it's super light, because naturally, you guys, on my period, I do have really heavy period cramps. But you guys, you know how before you're gonna start your period and you get like those cramps like 2 days before, 3 days before, or sometimes even the day before you're gonna start your period? Well, that is exactly how I've been feeling, like if I'm gonna start my period. And another thing is that this past week, you guys, I've been feeling like if I'm so moody, like if I'm PMSing. So it's all kind of starting to freak me out, and it's even been making me think about how I forgot that I have not had my period all these months, and that now my period is right around the corner and I'm like freaking out to get my period. But those are the kind of period cramps I've been having. Like, it's been making me think about my period. So I just don't understand what it means. I have read online that sometimes you can cramp and it could be due to dehydration and things like that. But I am going to bring it up at my next OB appointment to see what they tell me or what they say or how things end up going. So, but that is something that I've been experiencing, is some light cramping. Another thing that I've also been experiencing is, tell me if you guys have, and tell me if, I hope this is not TMI, but this is a pregnancy update video. Hopefully it's just pregnant women watching the video. But I have been getting a lot of, I mean, not a lot. I have been having an increase in my vaginal discharge, and I've been noticing that sometimes it comes out like a little bit mucousy, and it's not like, I don't feel like if it's not normal. It doesn't smell, nothing really like that. It's just coming out like mucousy discharge. So that is another symptom that I think is kind of weird. Both my sisters have had 2 children, and they both have told me usually around this time you're gonna start getting that mucousy discharge, and it's just gonna start being weird. So I don't think it's anything related to my mucus plug. I just think it's something weird maybe that's gonna start happening. I don't know, if maybe things are starting to kind of loosen up in my body because baby wants to come and baby is ready. Another thing that I've noticed is that the baby is just like really pushing down, and my stomach is just feeling heavier and heavier and heavier each day that passes by. I feel like if my stomach is stretching and is going like crazy. Next up, I will go on ahead and tell you guys my cravings, because we always talk about cravings on our pregnancy chit chats. So cravings, you guys, I have been craving just like spicy food. So I'm not really eating a lot of spicy food. Like if I do make spicy meals, I'll try to make them more mildly spicy. But I've just been craving spicy food. Like I crave sweets still, but I don't crave sweets like how I craved them throughout my whole pregnancy, where like every single night I could not go to bed if I did not have something sweet. Like I had to have something sweet, because if not, like I wasn't even gonna sleep good. And so, but now you guys, I'm not really like craving sweets that much, which is insane. And naturally, that's how I am. Like just naturally, I do not crave sweets. It's just been through pregnancy that I've really craved sweets. So that's just something really weird to me as well. So those are how my cravings have been. I just crave like salty and spicy foods, and I just want to eat like at nighttime. It's really, really weird, which is really not healthy. So total, okay, so those are really all of the symptoms or whatever that I've been having at 33 weeks. Now I'm going to go on ahead and update you guys on my 32-week ultrasound. So I did go in for a 32-week ultrasound. Hey guys, what is up? So I thought that I would kind of vlog a little bit before my appointment. So this is gonna be my 8-month pregnancy update, but I'm about to go to my appointment right now. I can't take the camera into the hospital because my hospital is very strict on filming. I don't know how I'm gonna do a birth vlog, but I'm gonna try my hardest to maybe just sneak in the camera on certain deals. But I wanted to show you guys a little bump date. Okay, so here I am at 32 weeks and a day, you guys. Here is my belly. Again, this mirror needs to get done. I just got on some Converse, a top. I'm wearing some leggings. I had to like even roll them down with my underwear because they keep on falling and they don't even fit me, you guys. I did not buy any maternity clothes for my leggings. You guys used to come up to like right here, these leggings on me, and now this is where they go. So I'm like not even wearing any type of maternity clothes, but here is just my belly. Hi Zaya. Oop, my stomach's already grumbling. It is like 7:30 or so. My appointment is at 8. I like to schedule early appointments just because I have the rest of the day to kind of do whatever I need to do. And then on top of that, I also on top of that, I feel like it's just the cleanest time because it's the earliest time. Another thing is that Angel Line, what am I saying, Angel Line? Dominic's coming home today, so we're gonna set up the rocking chair today, and we're gonna set up that playpen today, or not the playpen, the changing table today. And so we're gonna start getting this nursery in order. We're gonna move this out of here today too. So we got a couple of things that we are gonna be doing today for fun. So I'm so excited. And yes, you guys, so here's a little bump date. So be back. I'm just wondering how much the baby, these are my questions. How much does the baby weigh? What position is she in? I am gonna ask about her kidney growth as well because I know that it was a little bit abnormal. And then I'm also gonna ask like birthing questions, and I'm also going to ask, I don't know what I'm gonna ask, but I'm about to get ready and head out. So I will see you guys whenever I come back, and I'll let you guys know how it went. Bye. Be able to see them that well. But here is a picture from my 32-week ultrasound. It is of her little foot. Give me a heartbeat scan. So anyways, you guys, I went in, and again, you guys know with everything going on now they're requiring us to wear masks, which is not an issue. Everyone and everywhere is requiring mask wearing, and we're still not allowed to have anybody go in there with us, which is also normal for me now. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But they did tell me, so she did go on ahead and do like her measurements and her stuff. The ultrasound tech that I've been getting, she's always so nice, and she really makes me feel like, not like if like she can't touch me, or like if I'm like freaking infected or something like that. Like, she makes me feel pretty good, and that's what I really like. I do know some women have experienced different things, and I just hope that you guys are having good experiences whenever you're going into your doctor's appointments, because at the end of the day, they're getting paid for your service. Because you're pregnant, they're getting paid, so they need to treat you with respect, and they need to treat you with care. So definitely keep that in mind, you guys. But I have never had like disrespect so far, so I'm really excited about that. They did switch me my doctor. So I was seeing a midwife my whole pregnancy, and now they've randomly switched me to a doctor. But I think it's because last time I was breached, and then on top of that, the baby's kidneys were still measuring very irregular or abnormal. One kidney was more inflamed than the other one, and so that's something that they've been keeping a look at since my anatomy scan. But so I did switch to a doctor now, but now I'm gonna get a different doctor. So now they're switching me to like a different person. So I'm just like, okay. So, and then I asked them, I was like, is there a reason why you guys are like switching me? Because I'm going to the OBGYN here in my city, and they have like a bunch of different like providers within that provider, and I'm just like, why are you guys switching me so much? But they're like, you have to, we recommend that you see everybody in the office for blah blah blah, blah whatever reason. So I was just like, okay, whatever, I just need to get these appointments in and just get them done. And so anyways, so I did go and I talked with the lady. They did offer me the whooping cough vaccine. Tell me if you guys have gotten the whooping cough vaccine, because I have not. And I did not accept it just because I was freaking out, because I was reading like all the side effects that you can get, like fevers and get sick and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, I don't know, just with this whole deal going on, like I don't know if I want to be having symptoms of like fevers and getting sick and stuff like throughout all of this. So I might get the vaccine this next time. I'm not quite sure. Both my sisters ended up telling me that they did get it, so maybe I'll get it just because my sisters got it. But it was just kind of freaking me out in the moment. But I'll probably end up getting the vaccine at my 36-week appointment, because they do say that the vaccine the baby cannot get until they're like 6 months, but right now that the baby can take the vaccine from me, if that makes sense. So anyways, next is my stomach is starting to get like feel so tight. So anyways, you guys, next up, so the baby is also now not breached. She did finally flip and she did finally turn, which was a shock to me. I was not expecting her to turn, and I don't think I felt her turn except for one night that I was cleaning up the toilets, you guys, in the apartment. I was cleaning up my toilets and I was just so out of breath, and I was cleaning them up and cleaning them up, and I had to be like squatting a lot to like kind of not squatting, but like kind of like bending to like clean them. And I think that that's whenever like the baby like kind of moved like in a position to where she could turn, because it was just really weird to feel her turn. It was just really weird. But baby did finally turn, and that night I did have a weird sensation in my stomach, like she just had like moved like really weird. So I think she turned. But the baby is looking pretty good. Her kidneys are still measuring a little bit off, but that's something more that I'm going to discuss with the doctor. They did send me a referral to a pediatrician a couple of hours out, because I guess the man has to like, there's no other doctors here who specialize in what I am looking at right now. But I'm just trusting in the Lord still, you guys. I'm not panicking about it, and I'm not going to be calling up that doctor until after she's born, because they cannot do anything about it while she's in my womb. So that's kind of where I stand on that point for right now. And then but she did turn, so I was like, wow, thank you, Jesus. Hopefully I will not have to get a cesarean. Like I don't fear a cesarean. I don't know why. Like to me, like I even feel oddly like more comfortable like getting the cesarean. But I don't fear a cesarean, but I don't necessarily like want a cesarean, if that makes any sense. I think giving birth like naturally through the vagina is more freaky to me, but I think everything's just gonna be okay, and everything's gonna be in God's plan and in God's will. So that's what I'm trusting in. But I'm really getting an itch that I'm gonna give birth vaginally, which is gonna be crazy, because my mom did give 2 vaginal births and then she gave 2 cesarean births. My mom was not good at giving birth vaginally, and then she had twins, which was me and my sister, and then my brother. So those were the 2 cesareans, and then both my sisters have both had cesareans. So it's just kind of crazy. I even think that my aunt had a cesarean. Maybe my aunt Deborah is the only one who's given birth vaginally, but I don't even know how her birth experiences have gone. Like I've never asked her. So pretty much all the women around me give birth through cesarean, so it's just gonna be kind of freaky kind of going into vaginal birth, because they're all kind of like even like scared for me. But who knows, God willing, I will do vaginal birth, and I'll just have to get through it. But baby is measuring a week ahead, so she is measuring a week ahead. So I went in at 32 weeks and she was weighing in at 4.5 pounds. And I do feel like if she's a big baby, let me go on ahead and do a bump shot for you guys. So excuse this dress, it got kind of stained, I don't even know how. But here is a front bump. Okay, you guys, here is my stomach from the front, and then here is the bump from the side. Here is my side bump of the tummy. And then here is this side of my belly. Let's move the hair back. Here's this side. So I really noticed that she likes to lay more towards this side over here. And then even if I like come forward, I don't even know if you guys can see, like she just always lays more on this side. Another thing that I was gonna mention really quick before this video ends is that I have been experiencing a lot of like stomach tightness also, like in my stomach, just a lot of tightening of my stomach, and I wondered if they're Braxton Hicks. I don't know what they are. So if you guys experience the same thing, let me know. But I do experience tightness like in the top and then tightness in the bottom of my stomach quite often. So that is all that I have for this update. Let me know what you guys thought. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.